Well, today's a very special day, a very exciting day, because it is the day that Clif has just released his newest report. And these days are very exciting for me. I think the last one was back in December, so it's been over 2 months since the report's come out. And as we know, a lot has been happening. Now I'm in my sports gear, I'm just about to go meet a friend at the park and potentially do some fitness and things, so I'm excited for that as well. There's blue skies, sunny, it's a beautiful day. So this new report is called the Whiz Bang Bang. Clif's quite cryptic with his words. And this is the forecast for March, April and May of 2018 and beyond. Now, as always, there's some incredible information. So if you don't know about Clif High, if you don't know about his reports, I'll put a link below. The reports are $99 US, and they're full of information about his data that he collects linguistically. So it's quite a radical shift in what he's doing, and it's quite interesting. He is assuming that humans and the nature of our minds are potentially psychic, so we can sort of peer into the future somewhat, and we start actually giving clues before it actually happens. So then his sort of machines, or whatever he uses, really goes through, sweeps the entire internet for linguistic data, and because cryptocurrencies are very specific, he can pick out patterns and trends that are showing up and forecast into the future, and often, not all the time, but often it's quite spot on. So his report you can grab at halfpasthuman.com, and I actually want to go into that report today a little bit and just give a few hints or ideas of what he actually talked about. So, you know, if you can't afford that, then at least you get some headway into the future and into the cryptocurrency space, so you actually have some power moving forward rather than just guessing. So a little bit in the report, you know, he starts off with quite abstract things. He's always talking about Antarctica, the government, conspiracies. He goes into past lives, how we'll potentially, moving forward, we'll potentially start to be able to pick up if we knew each other from past lives or relationships from past lives, something along the lines of that, which is quite interesting. He also goes into Brazil, and Brazil, the country, is apparently going to be a major adopter of cryptocurrencies as a whole. So that's interesting. Just a bit of a side note there, Brazil might jump on the cryptocurrency train, and if they do, Brazil is a massive country with a lot of power. So that's great. Another thing that he talks about is in April, there's 1 million new people entering the cryptocurrency space every 12 hours that his linguistic data picked up on. So imagine the amount of buying pressure that we're going to have on this market moving forward if there's 1 million new people entering next month that are all looking to get involved in cryptocurrencies. So I guess the aim is to at least get our foot in the door with some fiat currency, grab some Bitcoin, and then at least you're on the train. At least you're riding the wave. And if cryptocurrencies do become this huge disruptive technology, blockchain technology, which I think they will, then at least you're already riding the wave, and then every single person that comes behind you is building that wave, and you're just riding it. And all these people that are coming in later and later and later are building this huge wave of abundance for you moving forward. So there's obviously risks with everything. This is investing, people win and people lose. But if this technology does take over, which I believe it will, then it's all about timing and just really getting your foot in the door. So if you haven't invested anything and you do have a little bit of spare cash, then why not jump in and just allow yourself to ride the wave, and when and if those 1 million people are coming in every 12 hours, they're just building that wave and building that wave for you and your future financial freedom and abundance. In the report, Clif goes into May and June being massive, massive months for cryptocurrencies as a whole. Now, potentially at this stage, we're going to see a sideways to slow uptrend throughout March, April potentially as well. You know, we're probably going to begin to move into an uptrend. You know, I've got previous videos on this in terms of technical analysis and why I believe that the downtrend has actually, you know, we're really shifting. It's like the Titanic was going in one direction, momentum, very hard to change that direction, but the turbines are slowly slowing down and we're starting to move in another direction, and that other direction is into a bull market and an uptrend. So, and he specifically says May and June are potentially massive, massive months for cryptocurrencies. So that's exciting. Now, before I jump into a couple of coins that stood out, I also want to mention that, you know, if you don't have so much money and you want to just, you know, get involved some way or another, I've created some online programs that are around $10 each. There's 2 there at the moment. I'll put a link below. Normally they're over $100, so it's over 90% off. I'll give the coupon link below, and one is 2 hours, one is 3 hours of me one-on-one individually going through fundamental and technical analysis for specific coins. So one course is on my top picks for 2018, and another course is actually the privacy coin space for 2018, which is really exciting and has a lot of potential to take off when these, you know, when the government tries to suppress cryptocurrencies. People are probably going to start moving into more privacy coins, and I actually go into some top privacy coins there as well. So I've got 2 there, and what I'm currently creating, which I'm really excited about, is an online program for technical analysis, because I wish I had that when I started my journey in cryptocurrency, which was around 9 months ago. And since then, it's been an absolutely wild ride, steep learning curve, and technical analysis. So that's actually looking at charts and grabbing key indicators and knowing what's going to happen, or playing the odds. You know, no one ever knows, but as long as you win more than you lose, you look at specific indicators, and that course will, you know, I'll put a link below when I'm finished there as well, and that will be, you know, I'll give it to you guys for around $10 as well, and that will be, you know, at least a couple of hours of specific information about technical analysis. So I think there's 3 really amazing courses there that are up for grabs at a really discounted price. Now, it was interesting with the report because, you know, I've gone through it, and you know, some coins have disappeared from the last one, some coins have emerged. One coin that like intuitively is like shining out of the rest, and it's just a feeling around this coin as well as what the linguistics are actually picking up, but that is Litecoin. And I'm not sure how you feel, but when I feel Litecoin, it feels clean, it feels pure, it feels like it has the potential to be around in 10 years' time and be this huge coin supporting all these different functions within the cryptocurrency space. When I think about Ethereum, yeah, you'll probably still make money with Ethereum, but there's just a bit of sticky energy, or I don't know how to explain it, but it's not as clean as Litecoin. I think it'll go through a lot more hurdles and bumps. And what the linguistics is actually picking up for Litecoin is actually, it can be a smart contract platform as well that will be extremely fast. So this is where projects can actually build on top of the Litecoin platform. So it can be a coin, it can also be this very fast smart contract platform also with the use of atomic swaps, and it's looking to go into more privacy as well. So I feel Litecoin and what the data is picking up is, a very solid coin. And another coin that, I feel like is a fantastic buy right now because of the complete market cycle that it's gone through. It's still in the data and it's still showing up very strong, and that's Populous. So Populous, if we go back to NEO, for example, I got in at NEO at about $5. It raced up to about $55, came back to about $17, and then shot up to $180. So you see how it completed a market cycle, came back to about 17 and then shot up. Populous, was around $2 about 9 months ago, shot up to, took a bit of time, but got up to $76 or something. Now it's got squashed about 6 hours ago or 7 hours ago. It got down to about $15. So it got absolutely squashed from $76 to $15. And I feel like that's just a huge complete market cycle, and we're going up from here. So I think Populous is a great buy in terms of the timing, but this isn't financial advice. This is just what I feel. And so I'm sort of just talking to myself here. I'm telling myself it's a fantastic buy, and we've completed a market cycle, and then I feel like we're moving up for another move on Populous, and it's already shown that it's got to $76, so we can just break through that and keep on going. So yeah, Populous has got a lot of potential, and it showed up very, very strongly in the linguistic data in the last report, Clif report. So that's all from me. I've got to go meet my friend. But if you're wanting to grab the report yourself, the link is below, halfpasthuman.com. Cannot recommend it enough. Full of amazing information. And if you're looking for just a little bit more of a bite-sized chunk, then you can also go to my online programs that I really give a lot of value and insight into potentially what's to come and some of the cycles and patterns that we may see moving forward. So thanks for listening. If you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, give it a comment or a like, and I'll be creating more videos as I always do. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video.